Hello everyone. Today I want to discuss the chapter that is combustion and flame. And you know that in the previous chapter we have studied about exhaustible natural resources and also realized why they are of great importance to us. Natural resources such as coal, petroleum and natural gas have several domestic and industrial applications. Got it? So can you identify 5 different types of fuels that are used around you? Can you spot some differences in their burning? For example, when you light a candle and turn on the gas stove in your kitchen, do you see any difference in the burning? When you see the charcoal or coal burning, do you find the burning to be same as the candle or LPG? No. The candle and LPG burn with a flame, but the coal does not. Have you ever thought what makes them burn in different ways? Let us explore the science behind the process of burning or combustion. Actually, what is combustion? Combustion is the process of burning of substance in the presence of air or oxygen and to produce heat and light. So that is combustion. Some substances that can be burned. So those substances which can be burned are combustible substances. For example, paper, wood, wax, LPG and coal, petroleum, etc. These are also known as fuels. While the substances that cannot be burned are known as non-combustible substances. Okay, for example, glass, then sand, stone, cement, water, etc. So these are non-combustible substances. Okay, and you know what are the conditions necessary for the combustion. That presence of combustible substance should be necessary. If we want to burn the stone, stone will burn? No, stone can't burn. So we need one combustible material. So that is the necessary condition for the combustion. Second, we have to take that uh, if there is a supporter is present, supporter of combustion is present, then combustion is possible, otherwise not. So it means presence of oxygen or presence of air. So supporter of combustion is oxygen, so that is also necessary for the combustion. Third, we want or we need the ignition temperature. Ignition temperature is the temperature or it will be the lowest temperature at which the substance starts burning. So that is the ignition temperature. Got it? So we can burn the substance by presence of 3 conditions which are necessary for the combustion, that is presence of combustible substance, presence of supporter of combustion, and third one is the ignition temperature, to attain this ignition temperature. So these are the different things. Now before we want to discuss this chapter, I want to discuss some important definitions that are coming in this chapter. First is calorie. Actually that calorie is the SI unit of calorific value. So that what is calorie? The SI unit of calorific value. Do you know what is calorific value? Do you know what is calorific value? Let us discuss the another definition, that is calorific value. So calorific value is the amount of heat energy generated by the complete combustion of 1 kg of a fuel. Okay, so let us write the next definition, that is calorific value. Calorific value, the amount of heat energy you can say the amount of heat energy generated by the generated by the complete combustion of a fuel. Okay, so you can write that complete combustion of 1 kg of a fuel. Complete combustion of 1 kg of a fuel. Okay. One kg of a fuel. So, what is calorific value? The amount of heat energy generated by the complete combustion of 1 kg of a fuel. Got it? Now next, combustion. Combustion, I have told you that the process of burning of a substance in presence of air or oxygen to produce heat and light. So you can write the another definition, that is combustion. What is combustion? Burning of substance in presence of heat or light. Sorry, in presence of air or oxygen. Burning of substance in presence of air or oxygen, in presence of air or oxygen to produce heat and light. To produce heat and light. So combustion, burning of the substance in the presence of air or oxygen to produce heat and light. Okay, so you can write that combustion, burning of the substance, burning of substance in the presence of air or oxygen to produce heat and light. So that is known as combustion. Okay, the burning of a substance, you can write that. The burning of a substance in the presence of air or oxygen to produce heat and light. Next is flame. Do you know what is flame? A region where combustion takes place, that is flame. Okay, when something is burning, so one region is present where flame is formed, or it will produce the flame, so that region is known as a flame. So you can write a region where combustion takes place is known as flame. You can write the flame also. Flame is that region, or you can write the a region where combustion takes place. A region where combustion takes place. Okay. So you should aware about these terms. Calorie, the SI unit of calorific value. Calorie क्या है? SI unit है calorific value की. Calorific value क्या है? The amount of heat that is generated by the complete combustion of 1 kg of a fuel. 1 kg of fuel, 1 kg आप किसी चीज़ का कोई भी fuel जलाओगे तो कितना heat generate हुआ? So that is the calorific value. Okay. नेक्स्ट कंबशन. कंबशन होता है किसी चीज़ को बर्न करना इन प्रेजेंस ऑफ एयर और लाइट में. तो कोई सब्सटेंस बर्न होगा तो द प्रोसेस ऑफ बर्निंग बोल सकते हो, द प्रोसेस ऑफ बर्निंग ऑफ ए सब्सटेंस. तो बर्निंग ऑफ ए सब्सटेंस इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ भी बोल सकते हो, द प्रोसेस ऑफ बर्निंग ऑफ ए सब्सटेंस इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ एयर और ऑक्सीजन, तो उसको हम बोलेंगे कंबशन। कंबशन में हीट एंड लाइट प्रोड्यूस होगी जब कोई सब्सटेंस बर्न करेगा, ठीक है। फ्लेम, फ्लेम अ रीजन वेयर कंबशन टेक्स प्लेस, जहाँ कंबशन हो रहा है उस रीजन को हम फ्लेम बोलेंगे, ओके। देन फ्लेम कंसिस्ट द डिफरेंट जोन्स ऑल्सो। डार्क जोन, इनर मोस्ट जोन ऑफ ए फ्लेम। फ्लेम देखी है ना आपने, फ्लेम के डिफरेंट रीजन्स होते हैं, दैट लेट मी डिस्कस फर्दर ऑन। सो उसको हम बोलते हैं डिफरेंट फ्लेम्स आर देयर। डार्क जोन है जो इनर मोस्ट रीजन है, दैट विल बी द डार्क कलर्ड जोन विल बी देयर। सो इनर मोस्ट रीजन है उसको हम डार्क जोन बोलते हैं, ठीक है। एंड फ्यूल क्या है, फ्यूल इज अ कंबस्टिबल सब्सटेंस विच प्रोड्यूसेस हीट ऑन बर्निंग, ओके। फ्यूल एवरी टाइम कंबस्टेबल होगा, नॉन कंबस्टेबल नहीं होगा, इट विल बी कंबस्टेबल सब्सटेंस, ठीक है। सो लेट अस राइट दैट रिमेनिंग डेफिनेशंस ऑल्सो। You can write these definitions, you can pause the video and write them, okay. Next definition is, you know there will be the different types of the combustions also according to the burning process. They are different. Rapid combustion is there, which will be burned rapidly, simultaneously it will be burned. Explosive, explosion is there, okay. Slow combustion is also there. So these are the different types of the combustion that we will discuss later on. First of all, I want to discuss these definitions. These are also very important for you. So you can write these definition, okay. Here in the, you can write the. Next definition we can write dark zone. Dark zone is the innermost zone of a flame. So you can write the innermost zone of a flame. Innermost zone of a flame, okay. Then fuel, a combustible substance that can burn and produce heat. So you can write that combustible substance which produces heat on burning. The combustible substance, the combustible substance that burn and produce heat. So you can write that the combustible substance which produces heat, which produces heat on burning, which produces heat on burning, ओके। मीन्स हम बर्न करेंगे किसी भी कंबस्टेबल सब्सटेंस को तो हीट इज प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय देम, सो दैट इज नोन एज दैट इज नोन एज फ्यूल, ओके। एंड combustible substance is that substance which can burn easily, okay. So next we can write that fuel we have written now. Fuel efficiency, do you know what is fuel efficiency? The amount of heat energy produced by a fuel. So that amount of heat energy produced by a fuel, that is known as fuel efficiency. Some fuel have efficiency is high and some fuel have efficiency is low. So let us write that fuel efficiency. Fuel efficiency, you can write that. Next definition is fuel efficiency. So what is fuel efficiency? Actually, the amount of heat energy produced by fuel. The amount of heat energy produced by a fuel. Produced by a fuel. So that is known as fuel efficiency. Okay. So you can write the amount of heat energy produced by a fuel is known as fuel efficiency. Like fuel efficiency of LPG is high, or the calorific value of LPG is higher than the other fuel. So that you can say. Okay. Next you can write that ignition temperature, the temperature at which the combustible substance starts burning, or the lowest temperature or the minimum temperature at which the substance starts burn. Okay, so that is known as ignition temperature. Inflammable substances. Do you know what are inflammable substances? Actually, substances that have very low ignition temperature are known as inflammable substances, like petrol, kerosene. These are the inflammable substances. Okay, next, luminous zone. You know that middle zone of a flame is luminous zone. It is of yellow color. Non-luminous zone is of blue color, and dark zone, that will be the black color. So these are the different zones. Non-luminous zone, outermost zone of a flame, that is the non-luminous zone, and its color is blue. Rapid combustion is there. That rapid combustion means combustion in which the fuel produces heat and light almost instantly. So that is known as rapid combustion. Means whenever you are just stick the matchstick or given the matchstick, it will start burn. So that instantaneously it will be burned. So that is known as rapid combustion. Spontaneous combustion, the process of burning of substance without application of fire. It will burn with itself. Like if we will keep the sodium or potassium in open air or phosphorus, then they will catches fire with the air. So that is known as spontaneous combustion. Okay, so let us write that ignition temperature. Let us write that ignition temperature, the minimum temperature, the lowest temperature at which the substance starts burning, and the substance should be combustible. If it is non-combustible, then it will not start burning. Okay, so you can write that ignition temperature. The minimum temperature at which the substance starts burn or starting burning, you can write that also. Or you can write that another definition, the temperature at which a combustible, the temperature at which a combustible means the substance which can burn easily with the help of oxygen on air. So which can burn, you can write that the temperature at which a combustible substance starts burning. Combustible substance starts burning. Or you can write the minimum temperature at which a combustible substance starts burning. So this is the definition of that ignition temperature. Okay, or the lowest temperature at which the substance starts burn or catches fire, that is ignition temperature. inflammable substances. Inflammable substances, do you know what are inflammable substances? Do you know what are inflammable substances? Inflammable substances are those substances which have very low ignition temperature. For example, petroleum, diesel, kerosene. So these are the inflammable substances. So let us write the definition of inflammable substances. Substances that have very low substances that has very low, you can write that. You can write here substances that, you can write that substances that have very low ignition temperature, that have very low ignition temperature. Very low ignition temperature. Okay, so that are inflammable substance. Example, for example, petrol, LPG, coal, etc. Kerosene, these are the different inflammable substances. Now, coal is not inflammable. We can say petrol, LPG, kerosene, diesel, these are the inflammable substances because their ignition temperature is very low. Okay, and phosphorus, they can burn with itself. Like sodium also, they can burn itself with the combination of air. Okay, now you can write the luminous zone, the middle zone of a flame, that is luminous zone. Luminous zone, the middle zone of a flame, middle zone of a flame, and its color is every time orange or yellow. Okay, its color is yellow or orange. So luminous means which produces light, that is luminous. Okay, so that is the middle zone of a flame. Next, non-luminous zone, that is the outermost zone of a flame. So you can write non-luminous, non-luminous zone, that is outermost zone of a flame. Okay, so you can write the outermost zone of a flame, outermost zone of a flame is non-luminous zone, and it does not produces light, its color is blue. Got it? Actually, in a non-luminous zone, that combustion is incomplete, but in luminous zone, in non-luminous zone, the combustion is complete. It will produces non-luminous zone, which produces more heat, that is in blue color, and luminous zone is produces the yellow or orange flame. So the combustion is not taking place completely, partially combustion is there. So there will be the sufficient, there will be not sufficient oxygen. So that way, that's why that middle zone of a flame produces yellow light. So that's why it is known as luminous zone. Okay, Now next you can write the rapid combustion. Rapid combustion. Do you know what is rapid combustion? Are you aware about the rapid combustion? Actually, when we are giving or we are providing that light or the combustion in which will be fuel produces heat and light almost inten instantaneously. So that is known as rapid combustion. So combustion in which the fuel produces combustion in which the fuel produces heat and light. Okay, heat and light almost produces heat and light almost instantaneously. Okay, instantaneously. So that is known as rapid combustion. Okay, if we are providing that fuel. Now last one is spontaneous combustion. So you can write the spontaneous combustion. Okay, these are the different types of combustion: rapid combustion, spontaneous combustion, explosions. So these are the different types of the combustions according to the burning process. These are different. For example, the process of burning of a substance without the application of fire. So that is instantaneously. We are not providing, we are not applying that fire. We are not providing fire, but it will burn. So you can write the process of burning of a substance. The process of burning of a substance. The process of burning of a substance. Okay, without application of fire. So you can say that spontaneous combustion, the process of burning of a substance without application of fire. Substance without application of a fire. Okay, without application of fire means we are not applied fire. Okay, and without application of fire the substance starts burn. For example, that we can burn the sodium. If sodium will kept, it will burn spontaneously. Okay, so that is known as spontaneous combustion. Sometimes in the forest, that forest fire is taking place, so that is also spontaneous combustion. And if we will burn our LPG gas or our that gas stove, so that is rapid combustion, because it will burn instantaneously. When we are providing the fire, it will burn instantaneously. So that is known as rapid combustion. And spontaneous combustion is that combustion in which that substance will burn and produces heat and light, but without application of fire. We are not providing any fire, but it will burn. So please learn all these definitions, and at last I would like to say that thank you and have a nice day.